Hi Dustin and homeowners, Andy Taylor here with Red Rock Roofing. I'm at 1966 Osprey Drive in Brighton, Colorado. I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof. Bear with me briefly as I make my way up the ladder. So the first thing that I noticed in getting to the eave is that the home does have drip edge flashing. That drip edge flashing is very purposeful. It's a code item. It's a 2x2 inch L-shaped flange that goes over the fascia and under the shingles and just really encapsulates all the eaves and rakes. The gutter system here does have quite a bit of granule loss. This is always the first indicator in wear and tear on the roof. Where you're going to see this is always in the gutters or on the driveway. So next thing I want to point out with detail of this video is going to be there's quite a bit of granule loss up here. On a lot of these south-facing slopes, you can see that it's missing in some spots even 10-20% of its granules, and then it gets worse throughout the roof. So a lot of these ridges that are up here right at the crease of the ridge is where it's missing a lot of these shingles that are here. Headwall metals, my company doesn't like this. We would actually cover this with what's called a beauty course. Seals off any of those nails and seams, just gives a lot of curb appeal. So again, another part of the south-facing slope. These are definitely the worst. There are some hail hits that are up here. I'll detail a little more when I get to the top, but I just wanted to show you kind of the condition of that. And anywhere there's an overhang here is definitely where water was dripping, maybe behind the gutters or not, but it does definitely give some wear and tear to the roof itself. So, in getting up to the very top, I noticed there are quite a bit of solar that's up here. And again, the south-facing slopes, as you can see, there's definitely quite a bit of granule loss. This is 30-40% of the granules off of these shingles that are missing. Now over here, it kind of changes in color. It gets all brown over here. So a lot of the debris from the solar, when the snow slides off, it just gets stuck onto the shingles themselves. But as you can see, I mean, you're missing 30-40% of your granules on the south-facing slope. And then I'm going to show it where the solar is as well. Now, the first thing an adjuster would look for when getting onto the roof to do a claim for insurance is called collateral damage. Simply signs and indicators to the soft metals that there has been a storm in the area. Now, I did go over a few of these with a piece of chalk so you can see the hail indentations. So there's definitely been a storm. Now, once they find that, they are looking for spalding. Spalding is simply when hail strikes a shingle, dislodges the granules to expose the fiberglass undermatting. And that's what these marks that I am showing you here actually look like. So the way they classify that damage is within a 10 by 10 foot square, one on each major slope. If you can find 6 to 10 marks, then on paper you gain that eligibility. Now, I would say, in my professional opinion here, that the roof is not up to shape. There is definitely quite a bit of granule loss on at least 75% of this roof, and I do believe that it needs a replacement. Now, when you get to the west-facing slope, it seems to look a lot better than the rest of these, but to just leave one slope is just never really that good. So again, you have the collateral, you have hail, you can definitely get insurance involved, but my professional opinion is that this does need a replacement. Remove this solar, redo the roof, and then reset the solar back exactly where it was. So Andy Taylor with Red Rock Roofing, I very much appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to bring you up to speed. I'm going to go ahead and sign off.